Hello and welcome to my channel, my lovely Libra. And everyone else, cross-watchers are always welcome. I am the Queen of Clovers. And this is a general reading for my lovely Libras. And as with all general readings, please take what's yours, leave out all the rest. And of course, this is going to be a usual 3-spread read, but it's going to be more than that. I think we're going to pull cards from all these decks here. The Phantomwise Tarot, the Woodland Wardens, the Teddy Tarot, and the Odyssey Cartomancy. And then we're going to get some advice from the what energy should we be pushing? Should we be pushing in our lives right now? It is a time of connection. So all the readings I've done this week, and I'm trying to push out all my readings and use up all my LightWorker energy because it's actually feeling better to use it than to like sit back and not just read for you guys, which can be exhausting for a light worker. But Libra, as an Aries, as a cross sign, I think we should, the opposite sign, I should say, we should continue to use this energy because right now people are connecting. People are actually getting close to each other in love. For a long time, it was, just staring at each other. And then after the holidays and now to the new year, it seems like people are connecting. So if somebody is not connecting with you or deepening their relationship with you, excuse me, now is the time to really like start finding out why people aren't getting intimate with you. And I'm not talking about naked activities. I'm definitely talking about that closeness of sharing each other's lives with each other's for a full commitment and relationship. All right, I'm going to pull from the Woodland Wardens Tarot and go ahead and, the Woodland Wardens Oracle, and I'm going to pick a card for you and your person and see what kind of energies you're putting against each other. The Bat and the Hellebore. Intuition. I also believe there is, this is a knowing from you, my darlings, that this is your energy. You're pulling on that bat energy. Bats are listeners, and bats can feel things. Right now, you might be feeling a little more on your intuition, a lot more feeling the energy around you and what it really means to be you, Libra, you. And less about, this is, remember I said everybody is pulling on this energy. Everyone is pulling so hard on their own energy that right now, and I'm not talking selfishly, I'm like, they're really embodying everybody's really embodying their energy. And this card is saying you are doing the same. And it's tapping into your abilities and your strengths. And you're just not really caring about what other people think about you. It's what you're really able to be and do. And everybody is recognizing each other and getting really intensely interested. Libra, you are no different. Your person here has the card of the hawk and the thistle, the graceful persistence. Your person is like a, how do I explain? Okay, so the hawk is, well, first let's talk about the thistle, because the thistle, just like, well, the hawk has talons, the hawk has this beak. They're beautiful in the sky, aren't they? Not if you're a mouse. And the thistle itself, if you've ever walked through thistles, geez, you better hope thistles are why they tell you to wear jeans when you go hiking, why you gotta wear pants, hiking pants. I hate wearing pants. I just love the world, like the air and the sun on my skin. And when it's cold, oof, it's miserable. But when you're walking through thistles at 200 degrees, you still want to wear those pants. They'll scratch up your legs. It'll be tough. But in the end, they have these beautiful, beautiful flowers. And thistles are also very easy to turn into fabrics. Should we become apocalyptically desperate? And your person is also this beautiful, precise intentions. There's purpose here. And even though it's beautiful to watch this animal and it's going to kill something, it's going to grab something, it's going to hit that precise mark. What's really crazy is Aries got this card too for their person coming in like, hey, this is it. I got to come in and I got to make it good, because Libra is pulling on their energy. Now, I'm going to tell you, because I've seen guys do this. ladies, this is probably the feminine Libra. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you're pulling on you, and don't forget, bats fly at night during mystery times, and they can see in the dark. So this person knows they can't come in stupidly. But they also know that if you're embodying your energy, Libra, they're in trouble, because if they're not ready, somebody else is going to scoop you up. And they're like, oh no, I got to scoop up my Libra, but I got to do it right. There's a lot of do it right. It's like, don't propose to your girl in bed after sex. She's not going to want to repeat that to her grandchildren. Come on, let's pull this together, team. This is like choosing the right moment to come in and be able to be like, you know, like, I've showered. This person might be concerned about their appearance with you. Like, did I shower? Do I smell okay? I mean, one of the things that I was at work once, and I never knew this guy had a crush on me. I was married at the time, so I didn't really see other people. And, you know, I work in construction, so he was probably out in the field and sweaty, and he came in and he's like, oh, excuse me. He came into my room and he hadn't met me before. And he's like, oh, wait a minute. And he kind of pretended he got a call. And when he came back, he was like covered in, like, I don't know, he must have went and sprayed himself down with his Axe spray. Just a little too hard, but it was really sweet. And he was just really nice. And then I realized, oh my God, he's not just being really nice. So Spirit is saying, look for those signs if you're not sure who your person is, or if you're not sure who's really just thinking, who is the hawk in your life? This is definitely a masculine energy with that hawk too, because they're moving. Libra, I'm going to pull 3 cards for what you got going on. All right, Libra. Ooh, remember I talked about bats moving in the dark and knowing things. This is definitely pulling on your knowing things energy with the moon and the high priestess. You could have found out the high priestess is your energy right now. How great are you doing right now, Libra? You must be doing amazing. You must be feeling, and if you're not, sit down and be like, you know, I was working on this, and this, and I've really thought of 5 other things that I really have no idea why I thought of. That is like high priestess energy. This is like reading a couple paragraphs and being like, okay, you know, give me a Harvard test on it. I'm down. I know. I can answer those. Even if you didn't read it, it's like past information. There's something you are just solid on. And a lot of it might be self, but a lot of this intuition coming in is that knowledge and knowing. I know is absolutely what's coming in. And I think you realize, okay, this 8 of Swords is, I realize, okay, Spirit, calm down. All right, the message you're getting here, Libra, is that you realize you've come to the knowing that the world is a game. Frankly, you know that deep down, come on, Spirit. Okay, you know that you've got to play the game. There are certain things you got to do. You got to meet the dress code. You got to show up on time. You got to do the work. You got to pay the bills for the money you get for the work. You know, there's something here about, I get the game. I get what's going on. Some of this might be about emotion and feeling, especially since your intuition is so hot. That's just basic knowing. This is also the knowing that I know I've got to wait those 3 dates before we get physically intimate. This is really pulling on your, I know what I'm worth. I know the value. And a lot of receipts coming in this week too with the readings, but this is that receipts, like, I have it right here. If you would, I know it, but I can even tell you where to verify my information. Let's see what this, I'm going to see what this 8 of Swords, because it's not a real capture, because it comes with the High Priestess and the Moon. You're not so blindfolded on this. You absolutely know what game you're in and what rules you have to play. And it's like when you're young and, yeah, maybe you're 20, but you're not going to tell your parents you went out drinking. You're just, oh, I went to party with some friends. You just, you know, it's that kind of like, oh, maybe little white lies. You don't have to tell everyone everything. You don't have to tell your boss, you went to the gynecologist when you had a doctor's appointment. You know, just it's that there's a lot of basic life here, but there's a lot of emotion. Okay, oof. Boy, you had to, oh, this is one of those don't know cards. There's a bit of information missing here, and it's mostly when I get that card, it means Spirit is hiding the information. You have had to rest. Okay, I get it. I get it. I can play the game. Some of you may have had in the past. I know I certainly have as an opposite sign. We probably are going through the same things. A lot of haters, and I'm playing the game, and I'm like, okay, you don't, I mean, you know in your heart you're not supposed to rat somebody out, but you also know in your heart that you're not supposed to like fist fight in the break room over work. So it's there's a happy medium there that you're like, you have to come to that, and you're resting in that. You're not doing a lot of the work. You're letting the rules and the system, this thing here, you're letting them take care of it. So you're like, dude, I have rights. I have a lot of this I'm saying has to do with unemployment, but it probably has to do with even education. I have rights. I filed the paperwork. I am happy with the result. Excuse me. Sorry. I haven't been coughing for a week. So, yeah, this is, I have rights. I filed my paperwork. I'm going to rest on that. I filed my, you know, I've done what I'm supposed to do, Libra. It doesn't surprise me with the Justice card. And you're happy with those results. You're actually very happy with those results. And unfortunately, I don't know what will come of a result of your efforts on that. Spirit doesn't want us to know right now. But I will say, you can rest on your laurels. You've done what you can, and you're letting it go. It's like let go, let God. I'm going to ask Spirit, come on, give us a hint. Give us a hint. Yeah, it's definitely social, and it's definitely being left out in the cold. It's definitely being created an outsider. Okay, this just might be some nasty gossip and rumors even when it comes to the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. One of the things about the Five of Pentacles, though, the Five of Pentacles, I know people are like, oh, it's being left out in the cold, but it's also seeking, like, you also go to the church. You also go to seek outside advice or even pray on it. Oh my gosh, so at the, you guys, I love this one. So I was at the, I was at the liquor store, and the guy carded me, and I was like, so dandy, because, you know, it doesn't always happen anymore. But what happened was, he's like, how do you stay so young? And I laughed, and I said, I guess I prayed the right prayers. And I kind of winked at him, and he just started laughing. He was an older guy, and he just started laughing. And I knew he'd appreciate it because he was just his personality. And I was like, I should say that every time somebody says that to me. I guess I prayed the right prayers. I guess I went, you know, this is definitely a social thing. This is not a third-party situation unless it's a third-party situation in a, it's not physical cheating kind of thing, you know. It is just social issues, social problems. You know, this could literally be somebody picking on you. You know, I've been following that Kohberger murder in Idaho, and the college murder, and the Kohberger defendant, and oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought because Spirit told me not to talk about it. But he was definitely, in the college situation, he apparently is very anti-female. So in the college situation, he graded the female people harder, and he was unable to work with female colleagues. You know, he's a PhD, and he wasn't able to work with the professors that were female, so he lost his job. And this is that kind of energy, like something isn't right here, and people notice it and point it out, and you're like, damn, now I have to file like an HR report, or I have to file a complaint, or you know, and you did it, but now, you know, you had to go do it, and it's a dark time to have to report on people. But this could literally be, I just went and cleared it up with the one person that mattered, the one person that gives me the raise, the one person that gives me the grade, my mom, my grandma, you know, the important people have been addressed with this Five of Pentacles. It doesn't make things better necessarily with the whole group, but it's definitely going to make things better where it matters. Because it does matter. Otherwise, you wouldn't get upset, right? I'm going to pull one more. We're not going to take that call. Okay, two more. Oh, your card. I felt it coming in. Okay. Oh, so I'm going to mention that Spirits, remember I talked about people coming into their own energy? Well, this is you coming into your own energy. And that's because you've handled this bizarre situation, this kind of weird thing that happened that you had to be like, hold on, this kind of has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the biatch that started it kind of thing. And so I have the Justice card here. That is your card. Remember I told you I pulled this Four of Swords, like I am at peace with everything that's going on. I'm just going to rest in my jollies because I know, and I've spoken to the right people. And yes, justice is coming. And when that justice comes in and you come into your own power, remember I told you your hawk is going to come in? Well, here it comes, the Lover's card. The Lover's card has been in every reading this week. Every single reading. And I'm just telling you, it's time for, and it's connection, it's love, it's connection, it's that moment. Think Adam and Eve, see the apples and the snake here, but nobody's sharing that apple because it's too blissful. We're not going to get tempted by anything. And remember that the temptation is behind them. See, they don't even, because they're too into each other. All right, and let me get just, oh, that was a lot for you, my darlings. A lot. Let me pull a quick cards for their tarot. Let's see, for their Phantomwise tarot. Let's pull some cards for the hawk person. Let's not forget they're coming in, and they have thorns, my dear. They have thorns, but you know, bats aren't so innocent either. If that was in reverse, I'd say you'd suck in the energy out of people. Like you are literally, you need to pull your energy. Ooh, I'm not taking drop cards like that because they were really dropped. Come on, Spirit, let's get some energy here. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. They are on your energy. They are on your vibe. Something, remember I told you the full moon might have given you some answers. The new moon might have given this person answers. Look at that moon. It's not the full moon in this picture. They might have just sat there under the moon and been like, what the heck is happening? And when they looked up, there was no full moon. It was a new moon, but you could see like a lot of frickin' stars. This person, when they looked at the moon, what they saw was you. They have something in their life that is much too bright, and something that you maybe thought that they had an affinity for. Your person was like into somebody else, and this was not real. It was something that you might have thought or might have appeared as like the known thing that this person and this other person are connected, and that is not the case. In fact, this person, your person, is like, how do I get out of the light of this person that I work with, or my sister, or just somebody that shines so bright around them that everybody is like, I can't get near your person. And they did that by sitting under the moon and looking up and it being a new moon and nothing being there, and they can see the stars. I'm not saying you're a star compared to the moon. Well, that would actually be quite grand, wouldn't it? The moon is just closer. That person has a little more proximity, and this person is kind of like looking past that at bigger stars, your person. And they are also looking to not be such a big dick, not to be such a big rough with the King of Wands here. Oh, they are coming in hot and orderly, and yeah, but they're trying to come in a little gentle. There's a lot of fire here with this. This could be a Sagittarius and the King of Wands. Don't forget, they've been splashed on if they're a fire sign, because the moon is water. And so the moon, it could be Pisces, but Spirit gave me a really big explanation for that card. They could be a Sagittarius, but most importantly, they're changing the energies of where they put their energies. Your person, oh, remember I said that they were trying to get away from this big bright moon so they could see the stars, the greater beings, even though they're further away. That would be you, Libra. they're trying to adjust what the important thing is in their life with that Sagittarius card. They're pulling on that fire to expand. So, yeah, to expand and see those stars and see other people, just because they know that they are this King of Wands, and they know that they need to, they have it, what it takes to be a good person and date other people, but they just have that other, they have something around them. It could actually be a Sagittarius card that is the social light. This person could be central. I mean, they could run this person's business. They could, it's definitely some kind of effort your person has that they're like, no, they're looking for something a little less flashy, a little more peaceful. I'm not talking about you being less flashy. I'm talking about the fact that not you being less flashy, but just something that is, I'm talking about the behaviors less flashy. I'm talking about they're looking for something beyond. This bright light around them is not what they want. And believe it or not, you've tapped into that moon yourself with the moon card. That's a repeater card. So you both have the moon. So both of you have come into secrets that I can't imagine you not coming together. Let's see what your person, woo, when I said what? Let's see what your person feels about you, Libra. They're like, I got shit to say. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. You're just happy comfort. Happy comfort. You're just a joy to be around with the Six of Cups. Your person thinks that you're like nostalgic. They get to play with you. They play with you. Excuse me. So sorry about the coughing. But this is, the heater's pounding because it's so early in the morning, you know. So, with the Six of Cups, it's just, I mean, they get to really play with you. They get to really, it's just fun. It's just like an Alice in Wonderland adventure with you. It's just so different. And look how they're surrounded by these bunnies. Spirit is saying that's like, remember I was telling you about they wanted to reach the stars, be able to see the stars, and they didn't even know it because that moon was shining so brightly around them. That could even be their mom, you guys. I'm telling you, it's another feminine that is just, it's not their lover, it's not their wife, it's not their girlfriend, but it's just a woman that they either work with or that's around them. And this is being able to hang out with those stars, and look how excitement in welcoming them and serving them. They're ready to go, and they're bumping into you as the Queen of Pentacles. Total comfort, total opportunity. They want to give you a pentacle. They want to stand under the stars with you. They want to take you dancing. Even if you don't dance, they're like, yeah, but you're gonna not be without a partner if you're with me then. They want to impress you, Libra, and they want to protect you and make you feel like you're the only woman in the room. Just like really sweet. I'm gonna pull the Cartomancy now and see. Let's pull a Cartomancy and see what, let's see what they got for you. Oof. Let's see how to bring these two energies together. I mean, it's going to be through the moon. Whatever the moon showed them. Ooh, dear. Some Three of Wands. Nine of Swords. Okay. Yeah, they're having some trouble with the boundaries or standing alone from the person. It's really messing up their plans. It's actually creating nightmares for them. They're at a point where, if this is like a friend, they're at a point where they're gonna cut off. It's a little toxic. Like I said, remember I said it could be a sister or a mom. This is somebody who is preventing love from your person. Now you may have felt the same way in your situation, but it was more of a social thing, that somebody was preventing you from coming together with other people, even as friends. This person has kind of the same issue, and it's getting to the point where I just need to start planning to stand alone. I need to just go places without this person. I know a lot of people right now, there's a meme going around about like, oh, why would you suck because you eat dinner by yourself? Are you crazy? Eating dinner by yourself sometimes is like the jolliest, just because, oh my God, you know, I got to think my own thoughts. I didn't have to be with that thing that is giving me nightmares, that's giving me trouble, that is really just that. I got to get away from this. They're planning to get away from it and creating their own life. And I feel like you've already done the getting away from in your situation, and it's forcing your person to be like, I got to get away too. Like they're realizing, oh, this is okay. Your person is really following your lead. The feminine is, the hawk is following the bat, which is a weird look. Another 7. The 7 of Swords. Oof. Yeah. There's a little dishonesty here. And they got the 5 of Pentacles too. So they have actually gone to seek assistance as well. And it's kind of coming across as they've been lied to. And so some of the decisions that they've made, just like you, some of the decisions you thought you should make, you kind of cleared yourself really good and came into your card really quickly through that as the bat. So please take care of that if you have some problems at work or whatever, because just do what you need. Just make the HR call your boss, respect the order in terms of like, you know, the order of operation, who's in charge, because right now they are there for you. They would rather keep you than that other person. Spirit is adamant about that. And you've gone through it. They're just getting to it. And both of you kind of did it because you're both pulling on the 5 of Pentacles. But they're a little behind you. As in, they are just getting to that now because they watch you do it, or they're going to watch you do it, and they're going to be like, oh my God, I would have made so many other decisions and not decisions had I known that this person was being dishonest to me. Ooh. I'm going to pull like 1 or 2 more. Oh, yes. A new physical start. Remember, I told you your person's going to start spending a little time alone. They're going to be distancing themselves from certain people as well. Oh, Spirit just said, as you distance yourself from your enemies or frenemies or whoever those turds are, you know, you may be eating lunch alone in the break room, or eating lunch alone on the campus. Throw out it's winter. It is so freaking, it's like 39 degrees here in California. Yes, I'm dying. And but your person too, they're going to be spending a little time alone, like, you know, restarting some physical energies. And I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to have to do things alone, and that's where you two are going to bump into each other, or, you know, look across the tables at the restaurant and be like, oh, you're here alone, well, we might as well join each other. That's actually like you're both alone and we might as well join each other is kind of like, or would you like to join me for lunch, you know, that kind of thing. It's really kind of pretty. Oh, I'd want to go there, but you know, it's cheaper for a 2-for-1. Well, let me be your coupon person. I'll go with you. This is a really good reading, Libra. This is like, oh, I'm going to take this. I'm just going to take both cards. I'm going to read them from the book, so I don't know why I'm so like, woo! The tarantula. Well, I'm going to take it in reverse. Tarantula in reverse and the camel. Oh, earth energies. Let's see. What are we doing? Is that earth or water? I mean, could you really have the tarantula? Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking through my Spirit Tarot book. Well, uh-oh. What is that animal? Oh, I can't stop now. Can't stop. Well, the camel is fire. Oh, your person is like dealing with fire. Not even kidding. So let's see what we have here. So that's probably your person. Let's see. Sorry this is taking so long. I don't know why I'm so struggling with this book today. You know, it's tiny, tiny, but... Okay, I'm going to do the camel first because it's your person. Okay, the camel. Resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. This is your person's energy, and they are in the upright. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, even judgment or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. Your person is absolutely not being tempted by others, no matter how exotic or interesting, to they're not chasing that energy. Look at that moon there. Remember I told you they're not chasing that energy anymore? They're trying to separate themselves from somebody. This could even be an ex that they just ended up being friends with or they raised kids with. There's something here. Like, this is a connection. Like, you know how people are like, oh, I need a cord cutting ceremonies. This is one of those situations. Now I have the tarantula just in reverse, but I'm going to read the card in the upright. So first and foremost, at a crossroad on claiming life's purpose. Oh, yes, you are. Libra, this is your energy. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. Yep. The Lovers is the Gemini card, and it's a bi card, meaning not, it means there's two energies in there. Very decisive card. You've got pulled the Justice and the Lovers as your main energy running through the tarot after that lesson, right? So, let's see. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. In reverse, out of balance, this is hesitating or over-intellectualizing. Some of you may have been over-intellectualizing and thinking a little bit more than you should. This could be actually stuck in your thoughts. The Eight of Swords here, you're entering energy. Make that move, baby, because it'll actually take you to your power, to your strength. Ooh, those are pretty cards. Okay, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Again, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Definitely be open to sharing your meals and your lunch or your time with somebody else who is by themselves, especially if they're sexy, Libra. Because that's where your love opportunity is. And good luck and God bless, my loves. Thank you for staying for this reading, the whole thing, because the whole thing is really like, this is a really good reading, Libra. God bless.